Grand Rising, loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, your favorite spiritual advisor, Empress Oracle. So, today I would like to talk to you guys about death, dealing with death, moving on, coping with it, whatever you want to call it. Me personally, I'm not even going to front and keep on with y'all. I do not handle death well, especially when I was a child. I did not handle death well at all. As I've gotten older, I'm going to say I still don't handle death too well, from an emotional aspect, but from a spiritual aspect, I respect it. Because now I know that death is really just the physical body expiring, basically. The spirit always lives. We are all made up of energy, and your spirit and your soul, they are housed inside of your physical body that you're put here on, the 3D, to take care of and to have this worldly experience. However, the soul never dies. The energy never dies. That's why you have people who say they can always feel their passed on loved one's presence because they're still there. And a lot of people only think about the present. They can't think past the here and the now, the 3D, this world. So once that person's physical body is gone, they feel a severe loss. Those tend to be the people who tend to suffer the most from death and handle it the worst tend to be the people who are furthest away from spirituality. Because the loss that they feel, that right there shows that they're not in touch with the universe, spirit, energy, because they would know that that person is still there. Okay? And a lot of times what we don't realize, it's unfortunate. We can't choose who dies when, how they go. But a lot of times, people die, but the purpose behind their death may be bigger than what you even realize, because everything happens for a reason. Everybody's life is planned before they get here. We all have a purpose. Sometimes people are in your life and then you experience the loss of them in a way such as death or something else just as traumatic, in order to shake you, in order to help you to realize something, so you can achieve your higher purpose. Basically, sometimes you need that largely traumatic experience in order to jolt you, to awaken you. Sometimes it tends to be a person who played a very, very important part in your life, someone who is very close to you. And when they pass, you feel as though you can't go on. However, the purpose for their passing was the opposite. Okay? The opposite. That person may have been an inspiration to you or something, and now that they're gone, you feel like life is over and you don't want to move on. That's not the way it's supposed to go. That person, their spirit, would want you to make them proud. Remember that, guys. No matter who it is, you don't give up. Okay? Maybe they had to pass so that they could go up there and guide you. Maybe so they could go be your guardian angels. Who knows? Your spirit guides. Who knows? Either way it goes, people, we have to embrace death. We have to accept it. Everything has cycles. What goes around comes around. The circle of life. Okay? It's natural, and sometimes it's unfortunate and it happens prematurely. However, it is supposed to act as a catalyst to inspire and motivate you to do something that you may not have done otherwise. If that person would have still been in your life, if it was your mom, that might have been your crutch. That might have been your support system. Your mother would want you to go on and make her proud. She would want you to be strong and independent and remember everything that she taught you. Know that you're loved. Feel that you're loved all the time. Okay? Sometimes the ones that we love the most, when they pass, is for the best, because then they can be with us always. They can love us at all times. So you look at it as a blessing. Okay? Look at it as a blessing. Look at it as a cycle completed, whether the cycle lasted as long as you wanted it to or whether it was cut short. Whoever that person is, their purpose that they were here for was met. If they affected you enough that you always think about them, their job was done. So from there, you take that fond memory, you take those feelings of love, everything else you have in your heart, you take those feelings and you expound on that. You take those feelings and you use those feelings and you create something and you do something out of love. Hey, in memory of that person. You become in touch with your spirituality. Make an altar. Put your loved ones on their altar. They're there to guide you now. It's really a blessing. They're there to guide you. Anyone who has passed, any loved one in your life who has passed, they are now your spirit guides. So instead of mourning their loss, thank them because they're there for you now at all times. Honor their memory. People who pass on, they don't want you to mourn their loss. They want you to honor their memory. They want you to take the good things that you remember from them and use those and keep their memory alive. That's what they want you to do. They don't want you to let that loss disable you, handicap you, stop you from living life in your full potential. That's not what they would want from you. They would want for you to be happy. They would want for you to be happy. They would want for you to be free. They would want for you to not blame yourself. You are not responsible. Okay? Everybody's time is different. They would not want you to blame yourself. They would want you to cherish the good moments and the good memories and let those live on. They would want you to put aside the loss, the fear, the hurt, the pain, because that is not honoring their memory. So deal with death. Accept it. Cry. Mourn that person's temple being gone. That's fine. But once you're done with that, honor that person. Okay? Pray to them. Let them be one of your guides. Make them proud. That's what it's supposed to do. Remember that, guys. Enjoy your weekend. I love you, okay?